we're able to change the thing. Okay, I think that should be. I think I might have just restarted so it will show properly on the studio. Okay. All right, very good. Then I think we're good on that aspect as well. Let me just change something really quickly on this here, just so that we have that one ready to go. Okay. All right. So I think we are finally good enough to get everything going here. So welcome back again to another live stream where we are going on with our task of continuing forth on our runs for as many Satan's heads as possible. And so we are going first through all of the I think what we're trying to aim for is about 10 Satan's heads, so we can actually have a record of what we're doing. So far, we were made a little bit of headway, and that's not the right thing there. It's 1/7, it's +1, so there you go. So the fraction now is that with 6 Satan's heads, what we have in the game of Motherload, we are only going to get 1/7 of the value of our minerals. So if we load the game from last time that we started here, we can see that indeed we have 6 Satan's heads. We did upgrade our fuel tank one time. That was a little bit of a struggle to make sure that we had while we were going over that. But nonetheless though, we have that one ready for us as we get into our new run here. So again, as the title does suggest on the top left, is that all minerals are 1/7 of their normal value, which obviously increases the difficulty of the game for the amount of money required for us to make any headway. Now again, this is only for the minerals. Now what we are looking for at this time are going to be some artifacts, because artifact values have not changed at all since going through these different Satan's Head runs. So the more we collect, the mineral value goes down, but not for the artifacts themselves. So well, because we don't necessarily have a very good fuel tank, we will have to keep returning back to the surface. So again, as you can see, silver, which normally will give you $100 each, will now only give us 14 each instead. So with that, we're going to sell what we have and make sure we stay on top of our requirements to collect enough minerals for the money needed. So with that, we're just going to keep going down for now. We are looking for any sort of artifacts. We might have to start doing that. Again, any artifact will really do. Of course, the religious artifact at $50,000 is the most helpful, as that could spawn anywhere from about 900 to 1,500 feet deep, although it is not guaranteed. So we need to make our way down there first, and then we need to really start scouring the entire bottom side of that area so that we can have a chance at a possible artifact spawning. We can't really take any chances either with our fuel running out, so we'll just return to the surface and we'll see what we can get here. Alright, so still positive on our fuel. That's what I think as well. I think at closer to the 10 Satan's Head mark, we might be cutting it so close to the amount of money that we're making that we actually might not have enough to refuel our fuel tanks soon after that, because at the 10 Satan's Heads, the silver is going to be worth like $9, and so that in itself will be quite difficult to try to refuel our tank at that point. But for now, we still need to focus on this 6th Satan's Head run, and we need to see if we can find that artifact. So we're going down to 1,000 feet deep here. Nothing yet, so we have to keep working our way through. Sell everything we have right now. Okay. So we got down to 1,000 feet deep. We're going to keep going down a bit further. And let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we can go to the 1,500 without much of a problem. If there's nothing at 1,500, we're going to start working our way back upwards and take a look across the entire horizontal length of this map. 2 golds back to back, that's pretty nice to see. We'll take this piece of dirt with us, and we'll have to head back up for now. Okay. $70 thanks to those pieces of gold there. Piece of platinum. A second piece of platinum, okay. And there are dinosaur bones, okay. So there's some dinosaur bones down here. We'll take that for now. It's not necessarily... That is the weakest of the artifacts, but can't really complain at this stage of the game. Also, we're gonna dig as much as we can over here so we can make some headway into that platinum. And then let's go back up. Okay, so that is okay for now. That will be helpful for us to just hold on to that money for now because we're not really making that much. Platinum literally costs like $107, so we're gonna need a lot more if we're gonna make any headway to better upgrades. We'll save it because that artifact does help us a lot with our money situation. And let's go back to take that other piece of platinum as well. So, we were right here. Down here. Another piece of dinosaur bone all the way to the right. I did spot that, so we'll take that one to go as well. That puts us at $2,000. I think we're gonna... Oh, another piece of platinum right here. I think at $2,000 we're going to need to purchase our gold drill. It's not the best drill, but it is something that is quite nice to help with. I'm trying to think about whether or not we need a gold drill or if we need the fuel tank, because that also is another thing for... Oh, okay. Well, I kind of messed that up. That wasn't supposed to be where we were supposed to dig, but let's go back to the surface again. Yeah, I think I just realized, remembered, that our fuel tank is also quite lacking in that department, so we're going to have to go and do that real quick if we can make it, which we did, no problem. So we'll go get this. Let's return back to 1,000 feet deep, and we're going to need to go pick up that dinosaur bone and get ourselves to the next... let's see, so it was here, right? 2,200, yeah, okay. So we need to go up a bit more. A little bit of a detour, but a very welcome one to be sure that we can get that dinosaur bone and get the next fuel tank upgrade. I think that one takes priority now. I was just to dig up that gold. Okay, whatever. Let's take this dinosaur bone here. And let's go grab this silver. Well, we are cutting it kind of close here. I think we should be okay. Yep, we're fine. Yep. Take that silver. We can... No, there's no point waiting for it. Yeah, so we're gonna need our new fuel tank here. A $2,000 fuel tank. Quite nice. Can we even get that gold? I don't think we can. No, we can't. Alright, well, they're just taunting us with that piece of gold down there. And let's go ahead and get to... Let's go to about 900 feet, because we will keep going a bit further down afterwards. So let's go on a hunt for another artifact, why don't we? To see if we can make anything out of that as well. And there you have it. Wow. That is the perfect timing. I know it might not be seen right now, but... There is the religious artifact right there, and that will definitely skyrocket us to the next phase already. Okay. Question is, do I become greedy and really try to dig further down? Well, not dig, but do we try to buy our upgrades and then restart the run? So we need the ruby drill. That's definitely going to be the one for us. Okay, the plan kind of changes a little bit when we get to this level here. Well, we definitely need the whole 2. And then we're going to need... If we get another artifact, we'll focus on things like engines, things like that, so we'll forget that for now. Let's go 1 on you, 4... Okay, and 8 on you. Okay, there you go. Alright, those are all the very dire upgrades that we needed, so that is very helpful to us. So let's go down, and let's see what we can get so far. Alright, Very nice. So that helped us out a lot there with that religious artifact, although we would need some more of that because, once again, we are dealing with only fractions of the cost when we dig up minerals. So we're definitely going to need some more to show up during our time down here. I think also at this point only... let's dig around that. 1600, that's fine. I'm kind of worried about a Marsquake happening because those are very detrimental to us, especially with the way that rocks are pulled. And over to the left is a Martian skeleton. Alright. So we can simply work our way around rocks for now. We do have a portal to take us back up, and we have the Martian skeleton, which will pay for our next ones. So right now we don't worry about using the dynamite. I think we will once we start getting a lot further in. But for now, with 1/7 of the cost, rubies, if we can get down to that level, rubies will give us less than 3,000. So about 2,500-ish. So that's going to be a little bit of a point of contention. There's a lot of rocks. So that'll be a point of contention for us going forth here. So basically, one ruby is going to be one... sorry, one consumable. That's what I was trying to get at here. Another mud. Okay. Oh dear. We're gonna have to work our way around. Oh no! I messed that up again. Okay. I still will not use the dynamite for it when we don't have to. We have to just really climb our way back up so that we are perfectly in position to be able to get that Martian skeleton. And we cannot say no to $10,000 at this stage of the game. So we're gonna pick you up. And let's keep going. We can dig our way through like this. Okay. I think I'm liking the fact that because we're saving our dynamites, we can get down to the ruby level. Perhaps diamond. Diamonds, so rubies give us about 2,500. Diamonds will give us about 12 or 14,000. Yeah, about 14,000. So that is going to be helpful if we can get to the diamonds down at the deeper level. So again, with these Satan's Heads runs, we don't care about any of the rocks on our way. We're just going to portal our way out. If it so happens that they're going to send a Marsquake our way, that is more than enough. That's more than fine by our standards. Our consumables, with like things like dynamite, are definitely at a premium, given how little money we're making here. So we'll just have to keep that in mind as we move forward, and we'll keep working our way down so we can get to at least some valuable minerals as well. So hopefully this goes pretty well in our favor. We're definitely on our way. There's a piece of treasure right there. Will give us 5,000. Okay, and it seems like the stream just died. What in the world happened here? Stream health, hello? Oh, okay. Sorry, we're gonna take a pause here because the Twitch stream health seemed to have died all of a sudden. Okay, that was a little bit unfortunate that it had to happen right when we were getting into the good business right there, but that is, I think we finally are okay for now. That was a little bit unfortunate that it had to go like that, but we should be good to go back again. Things look fine on my side, so we'll just make sure we keep an eye on the stream health to make sure everyone else that is watching wouldn't have a problem with it anymore. Okay. So cargo bay is full, but none of these minerals really make any difference to us right now. We just have to focus up here. We have 2 more fuel tanks left, so we're going to use that to hopefully get down to the... I would like to get down to 4,100 depth here. Okay, this... we're still... no, just not. It is not worth to spend any of our hard-earned dynamite for any of this right now. And we'll keep moving forth. Another dinosaur bone in our area, that's fine. Very acceptable for what we're having to deal with right now. Okay, so after this we'll have 1 more fuel tank left. So we'll have to So with that one more fuel tank left, we're going to need to make sure that we can hopefully find some valuable things down here at the bottom soon enough. We're getting to 4,000 feet deep. I would certainly like to see some rubies at this point. Maybe even more artifacts if that's possible. If the game would find it in its heart to grant us something like that. And there is another artifact. This time we will use our 1 dynamite there. It is absolutely necessary to clear for that out. And there is a ruby down there as well. Okay. So that's very nice. We'll take that ruby, even though it only gives us about $2,500, but we'll have to take that with us. Kick all those guys out of there. We'll go down and pick up that ruby as well, along with the emerald here. So let's see, let's take both of these. Let's make our way back. And I think that's all we can do for now. 4,200 feet deep, that's fine. We're gonna portal way back out. And let's see how much money we made from what we've mined. So, as you can see here, wow, okay, ruby gives us a little bit less than $3,000 each at $2,857. And again, as you can see on that top left, with 6 Satan's heads, we are now only receiving 1/7 of the total amount of money that we should be obtaining from our minerals here. So, it was quite literally only $8,000. That basically pays for the the fuel it took to get down there. So that was quite unfortunate, but because we have come across a lot of artifacts on our way down, we definitely have all of the money we need to buy the rest of our... Wait, we had one more fuel tank after that? I wasn't counting properly. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, in any case, doesn't matter. Let's go 10 there. I'm trying to think about this. Let's go 26 dynamite. Make sure we get 2 of you to keep up with that. Okay, so let's go 25, like that. Okay, then we can go ahead and buy 5,000s on the... Let's go buy 5,000 on the fuel tank, and let's go buy 5,000 on the engine. And I think that should be good for now. So we'll save some money because money is at a premium here. We'll save our game state right now. And let's see what we can do. So at 1,600, so now we have enough dynamite to actually start using them to make our way back down. So at about 1,600, there was 1 rock blocking our way, and we will need to keep track of the rest because this is kind of the downside of not using... Hey, wait a minute! Over on the right side here, there is another Martian skeleton. Did not catch that the first time, so we'll pick you up for another $10,000. Thank you. Really, we're at this point, at a certain point in this game, that's hilarious. Sorry. At a certain point in this game, we just become artifact hunters as we make our way down here. So, although I doubt we can get down to Amazonite level, sadly, because of how little money we're making, I do hope that we can make our way down to at least a few diamonds. We do have to use a lot of dynamite because there was plenty blocking our way on our way down here the first time, but we should be good to handle what comes next here. Okay, we can be prudent with our stick of dynamite right here. Blow that up. Okay, take care of this guy too. And this guy as well. Down to 4,100. We have that double lava right there. We can take it all out with 1 stick of dynamite. And we now have 11 sticks of dynamite left as we're making our way into the deeper part of this area. Although I wonder if we should also... So take this ruby, but I wonder if we should also only use our dynamite now once we get to the 4,800 level. Because at that level, that's where we start getting the explosive dirt. And so we can dig our way around the rest of these things. It's just that we need our explosive dirt to not happen so we can get deeper to the more valuable minerals. I'm thinking that might be the case, but we might get there to 4,800 without a hitch anyways. So let's see here. We'll make our way down, make sure we fuel up before. There is a dinosaur bone up there over to our right side. So let's make sure we can collect that to go. Actually, we have the 5,000 fuel tank. We don't need to wait till the last second to refuel. Okay. So this goes down to 4,800 with this last piece of dirt right here. Okay. So because there is a chance that things might explode given at this depth, we're just not going to take any chances with that. So we're going to do this. There could be a way to do this, but we're kind of rolling the dice a bit too much. So we're going to, because that... Wait, what am I doing? That wasn't right. Okay, whatever. Alright. Okay, so that works like that. We'll take care of this. Okay, 5,000 is quite nice, even though it's just treasure. That does make a big difference for us here. I think we're gonna be all out of dynamite sooner because with those. Oh, there's a. Oh, we're all out! Oh no, we're all out of dynamite, and we're. All right. Do we gamble for it? That's the question, chat. Do we just simply gamble for that piece of diamond right there? And we might lose a few $1,000s by doing it, but we're gonna go for it. 1, 2. All right, we're good. We're safe. We'll take that diamond. Looks like gambling really does pay off. All right, let's have a look around before we head back up. We will need to collect this. That's a lot of emeralds. Like, they're not even worth $1,000, but I'll take some. So let's have a look around at this depth. Perhaps there'll be some more rubies for us to take. That is definitely the main game changer here. If the game will be so inclined. Okay, there is a... please tell me... Okay, I can collect that ruby. Man, that was a little bit weird with the placements of everything around it. Another diamond for us, very good. And a Martian skeleton, which at this stage, the Martian skeleton is worth... No, it's not worth more. Oh, yeah, the diamond is still worth a little bit more than the Martian skeleton, so we're fine. But in any case, all that money is very worth what we are looking for here. Perhaps one more before we head back up. This is where we need to start looking for anything down here. There's a ruby over there, but that's kind of in a weird spot. Okay, let's just head back up for now. So let's go to the surface here. And let's go ahead and refuel here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so that's worth at least something. Let's see, we still have another portal. Let's go to 10 here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna go 10 here. Consider dynamite and 2 more pieces of blacksmith. Okay. Alright, good. No Mars quake, which is all that we need for now. Let's head on right back. We stopped a little bit past 4,800 feet deep. And we start using our plastic explosives and our dynamite to then reach, hopefully, down to the Amazonite levels where we can find a few. Amazonites will only give us about 140,000. No, less than that actually. What am I talking about? 70,000, close, more like, is what Amazonite's gonna offer us here. Less than 100,000. Now we're beyond that. Really? Okay. Well, whatever. Alright. Okay, we have a piece of diamond over there. We'll take you. We'll take the rubies as well. All of you are very generous with what you have offered right there. We'll take those, and we'll keep making our way down. Hopefully we can find the Amazonite before we run out of our plastic explosives. Again, as the title does show, is that we are dealing with a Satan's Head run, in which all of the returns on our minerals are 1/7 of the original cost. So really are scrounging for anything valuable at this point. There's 2 sticks of diamond, not sticks, 2 things of diamond over here. We'll take this guy, and over to the right side there'll be another one, which we'll gladly take along with this ruby. It will definitely help pay us for more of the consumables that we are using as we keep making our way through here. So we'll take that ruby with us too. That is very... Rubies can at least pay for a little bit of a consumable even at this level here. We'll take this ruby here, use a stick of dynamite, make our way down. We can drill through these. So we can't drill through normal dirt because of the chance that these dirt blocks could explode when you dig through them, which is far beyond what we can handle with the upgrades that we have so far. So we will use this explosive. Oh, there is our Amazonite. So we'll take this guy, and we can dig our way through without even using anything right now. So I'll take you. We'll take you. Make sure we are. Yep, we got plenty of space for you. Pick you up. Now, before we hurry on over, let's just really make sure. Yeah, so we are good on the main mining shaft here. Okay. So we'll start hitting ourselves because we don't know what's good for us apparently. But we'll take these two pieces of diamond. Oh wow. Let's see here. How are we gonna collect that piece of diamond? We're out of plastic explosives already. And we have 4 more sticks of diamond, so I have to use 2 because this diamond will pay for more than enough of that. With 2 sticks of diamond, can we even reach that diamond? I think we can. So we go 1 here. Oh yes, I'm going. Okay, good. So we'll pick that up. Yep. So we got a lot of diamond, and we have 1 piece of Amazonite, and we also have no more diamond left. Okay. So before we head back, let's have a quick look around if there's anything at all that might help us before we head over. So 5,300. Need to make sure we don't dig up any dirt that might destroy us. No, nothing there. Okay. We can't pick up that ruby. We just simply cannot take any chance. We can take this ruby, but we are not taking any chance with any explosive dirt down at this level. So we'll take all this, we'll return back up, and we'll buy some more consumables. So this works pretty well for us. We have 1 Amazon. As you can see, Amazon now gives only $71,000 as all minerals are only worth 1/7 of their value because of the Satan's heads that we have collected so far. So we're going to sell all this, and then we can buy all the consumables that we need to hopefully get as much Amazonite as we need. Let's make sure we get 2 of you. Make sure we stay at 10. Let's go up to 20. And then let's buy the rest of the explosives here. 35. That's good. Alright, very nice. Okay, so we'll save the game again and make sure that we are good on that. And let's head right on back down. So, with Amazonite only being worth $71,000, we are in desperate need to collect as many as humanly possible before we even consider trying to fight the boss. And I think we might even be at the point that we might collect all the Amazonite there is on this map and not have enough consumables to fight the boss. So that is that's a possibility because we needed at least like was it closer to like 600 repair bots, given how much damage he does. I know we're getting to a point as well that I discussed with some other viewers last time that we fought the boss, was that we can also get to a point where we can no longer deal damage to the boss in the conventional way of diving at him, because the damage that you sustain just from running into him might be too much for us to handle, even with the best upgrades that the game has to offer. So we'll take that into consideration, but we still are going to look to get as many consumables as possible so that we have a chance at fighting the boss. Because we're now focused and locked in for Amazonite, we're not going to care about that stick of diamond right there. We're just going to go all the way through here, take this guy. Okay. We can take that because it only costs a dynamite for us for that piece of diamond. And let's make sure we are on the right track here with our mining shaft. It's really important because we do want to really make sure we can make our way all the way down without any problems. Okay. Take this. We can go 1 step down here. Okay. Yeah. One. you, one of you, and then we can go one of you. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back for the Amazonite over there on the right side. We don't want to clear this out first. Let's think about this. We go 2, that's not gonna help us. No, we have to find another route to that piece of Amazonite, so that's not gonna work. But we can make our way all these to the bottom though without any trouble here. I'll take this diamond because it's free. Keep making our way through here. Another Amazonite piece right here. We can go like this. It's fine. We have 20 more plastic explosives to work with, so we're fine on that matter. We'll take this diamond here. Okay, we can take this Amazonite for free. Doing on space, we can kick all those out there. Worthless to us at this point. We'll take this diamond to go. No problem. Okay, we got another Amazonite down at the bottom left. We can use you to clear a way for that. Oh yeah, we're getting quite heavy now, as you might notice with our slowed speed through the air. So we can only really make our way further down before we have to forcibly return back home. That's a lot of Amazonite. That is very nice. So we'll take all of you to go. Let's keep heading on down here. We'll take this diamond here. Oh, we can make our way through like this. Make our way through like this. Okay. So we're there to the bottom. Right there to the bottom, that is. Oh, we can still climb. Okay, good. Alright, we'll take you. Level 1 up. Take that. Kick out that bronze. Okay, we can still make a little progress with our descent here. We can do that plan, so we can do that. Okay, another Amazonite for us in the bank. Oh dear, I did not keep track of our... Okay. Well, we have 7 more pieces of plastic explosives. We are almost completely out of space. And we are almost too fat to climb. But we're good to return back a little bit just so we can pick up more pieces of Amazonite to go. Let's go ahead and do this so we can make our way through here. Go one more time. That diamond is worthless to us. We are all out of dynamite. That is actually not very good for us. Let's see. Go 1, 2. Okay, I think we found something here. Good. All right. Oh, we are now way too fat to even go. All right, let's return back to the surface. And we shall turn everything in and see what we can do. Okay. We have $1 million. Okay. So I think first and foremost, we're gonna go get a hull. Let's go get a better engine here. Oh, I guess 5,000 so we can do. Cargo bay is not really... 5,000 for cargo bay is not that big of a deal. So we'll do that. Okay. So let's go. Let's buy the rest of you. And just for safekeeping, let's go get 5 of you. Okay. That's nice. Alright. So we can return all the way back down, and now we're on a complete quest to get as much Amazonite as possible so we can keep buying more upgrades. So mathematically, we're going to need 7 Amazonites per maximum upgrade that we were looking for. And so we are definitely going to need as much as we can carry so that we now have the upgrades. But then we need to do more trips because we need to start doing consumables as well, which is the biggest expense in our whole line of expenses for everything we need to pay for. So why don't we actually, so right here, right where we are at around 5,600 here, let's go ahead and make our way through here. Let's go all the way to the right side, shall we? Because we can take advantage of completely new uncharted areas. Go all the way to the right side of the map, so we have everything visible right here for us. Okay. So let's make our new path down here. There you go. See, right there, we have more Amazonite that can be easily taken care of right there. Okay. Take these with us. Here to just get ourselves a bit further down. We have an artifact, $50,000. It's very worth it, without even taking up any space at all, so that is nice. Can dig through these for free. Okay, take these 2 diamonds to go, and a Martian skeleton, which is also very nice. Will not take up any inventory space for us. Very welcome here. Take another diamond. Huh. We're getting a lot down. There is our Amazonite, so we're going to need to do one there. Then we're going to need to do one here. Take you. Do another one there. You can take you. Alright. Now we are cooking. So let's go do this. We'll take this diamond to go. Dinosaur bones are not really worth it to us at this time. Thank you, game, but we no longer need your services. Alright, we'll take this next with us. Let's see here. We have another Amazonite on that corner here. So let's go ahead and do this. Time with that. Treasure is alright. Pays for itself more or less. So we'll take that. Let's keep exploring to make sure we can cover every square that we can to make sure we've collected all the Amazonite possible for this mining expedition here. Okay, so we'll go one time here. Grab that Amazonite. Take these diamonds with us. Oh, we are getting a bit too full for our liking. So these are all worthless at this point. So we can go ahead and grab only diamonds and Amazonite is all that we really care for. And we got plenty more waiting for us right here. Okay, can we climb back up? Yeah, we can. Take you with us. We can still climb up just a little bit with as much as our engine can allow us. Because over here on this side, yep, we got some more Amazon. We can dig through that ruby. Let's see. Can we climb to get up there? Yes, we can. Alright, good. No, come on. Come on. I know you can do it. Get up there. Oh. Okay, we'll have to find another way to that. We'll take this Amazon for now. That's kind of sad. We are just way too thick for our own good, completely stuffed full of minerals here. We have space, we just don't have the carrying capacity. We don't have the engine power to really help us get up. Yep, so we're just kind of... That's all we can do for now. We'll have to reset, and let's go back and sell everything that we have so far. So, okay, that puts us at over 1 million again. Let's go ahead and save the game here so that we don't lose any progress like that. Okay, so now we can buy a radiator, which will help us with our defenses here. Engine, still don't think we really need it, but I suppose we can. We can buy a $100,000 engine for now. We don't need the hull. I don't know the hull, the cargo bay. It's not really in anyone's best interest right now. So let's go back up to 20. And let's purchase the rest of this. I'm actually going to mute the game for a little bit just because the sound is very repetitive for us spamming the purchases on all these plastic explosives. So we're just gonna buy up all this, and then we'll return back. So 203. We're gonna need a lot more than that to be able to fight the boss. So let's go ahead and return again. So this is a bit more of a longer slog of a game because of just how many things that we need to prepare beforehand in order to actually fight the boss, Mr. Natus, who at this point should have... He should have 14,000 health on just alone on the second phase. And I highly doubt we have the capabilities to be able to do the most damage to him by charging at him and exploding because of the damage that he might do to us just from running into him. So we're gonna test that out once we're fully ready to fight him, but for now we will go ahead and try again with let's start again up here at about the 5,700 feet depth here. Let's try right here. We'll pick the spot with this nice bit of diamond wood here for us. That's 1-2, so we go 1-2 right here. There we go. Okay. And we'll take this. We'll take this diamond here. We go 1-2, so we'll take this guy here. All right. So from here, let's see if we can find any more Amazonite. We really are trying to clean out this entire map of all the valuable minerals that we can get, because we definitely need as much as we can to fight the boss. Oh, there's one Amazonite up there. 1, 2, 1. So we can go 1 here, and then we can drill through this now because we have all the upgrades, so lava does nothing to us. Finally, so we can take that quite nicely. Okay, and we'll keep working our way down here. I'll grab this diamond. We have another religious artifact waiting for us. Okay. So let's go and grab this. Okay. Oh. Hang on, I wasn't supposed to do that. I completely forgot I can't. My brain just blanked. I was supposed to dig through dirt like that. Thankfully, we had all the upgrades to handle it. It's just that we don't necessarily have that many repair bots. So let's make sure to not do that again. Let's go to here. Take this Amazonite with us. Alright, so let's keep moving down. Take the diamond with us. More Amazonite. We have to make our way around. We can't really dig through that. So let's go here. And we'll go right here. Okay, so we'll take you. Alright. We'll take this diamond with us. We'll take the Amazonite. We'll blow up one time with dynamite. Take this Amazonite. And the diamond right there. Oh, 3 pieces of Amazonite? Oh, game, you shouldn't have. Alright, very helpful. Let's see if we can go once here. Alright, let's keep making our way through. Another Amazonite for free right here. And we are getting quite heavy already. But we definitely still have plenty more to go through. Okay, let's take this guy with us. Okay, we'll take that with us too. And that will do it for that level over here. Is there anything else we can grab over on this side of the map, Amazonite wise? It doesn't seem like it. Alright. Let's go now all the way to the left side because we still have plenty of space, don't we? 77. We still got a good amount of space left on our hands so far. So let's go ahead and return back up to where the death meter stops glitching out on us, and let's make our way back all the way to the left side. But I think with that actually will do it for all that this map has to offer. So let's make our way over this way. Although I'm pretty sure I already looked through most of the side already when we made our first pass. Although I wasn't really planning for it, this looks like this is going to be similar to a blow up everything kind of run, where you blow up every dirt block possible in this game. But I think this should be fine for us. But I do think that we might be at the cusp here to need to restart the map, just so we can collect more Amazonite to get all the things that we need to fight the boss. But you know, I think just to try something. Oh, well, that's Amazonite. But just to try something out here is that before we restart the map, we could just go in just to show how much damage the boss can do to us. This will be the first time us facing against the boss on this difficulty of this many scenes heads. So we'll go all the way down here. I think that's really all this has to offer so far. So, let's go. Let's keep making our way through here. Okay, so we'll come back. But let's teleport back up, sell everything, and then buy as much as we can before we try one time to try to fight Mr. Natus with very limited supplies here. Okay, so first off, let's go buy the Amazonite drill, because that is going to be necessary for when we restart. Let's get back up to, let's go to 15 for this. Let's go to 25. And then let's go, we have plenty of that just to be able to restart the map. So let's buy as many repair bots as we can. So I'm going to mute the game sounds just because it's really loud and obnoxious just how many times you have to buy this. Okay, good. Alright. So with that, we're going to go and try to fight the boss. We save it because we're going to have to reload the entire map. So we effectively mined out all of the Amazonite there is in this entire map. So we're just going to have to rewind the clock. Still one time. Yes, the Too Dumb to Live says shopping spree. Indeed it is. This is indeed the game in which once you get all the money that you need, it's definitely a shopping spree. As you just continuously click the same button over and over again, because again, at this difficulty, really, when I do my speedruns, you might be able to see it in all the previous live streams as well. In my speedruns, in which we're on the normal difficulty, trying to do as much as we, trying to complete this game as fast as possible, you only really need like 30 plastic explosives and like 40, 50 repair bots, because you can really fight the boss in like 2 minutes or less, not counting downtime. But in this case, this is obviously going to be a completely different animal, as you might see right here. So we're going to go and try to fight the boss. Right now, I'm just trying to test to see if we have any chance at doing our normal strategy because of his increased damage with, again, we have 6 Satan's heads, meaning, as we see on that top left, everything is only going to give us 1/7 of the money back, but also that means that he's going to have more health and more damage dished out to us every time. So, but in any case, though, let's go ahead and try, just for the sake of our curiosity. So in the first phase, he doesn't do as much damage with his by running into it, but we'll see. I wanted to get the center screen because that's really important, so we'll wait for him. Okay, yeah, so we're fine fighting in first phase. He got 7,000 health first phase, and he got 14,000 health on second phase. So we can try to go through first phase without any much trouble here. Come back, please. Oh no, he's not going to turn. Okay. So we have to wait for his attacks here. Okay. We don't have that many supplies because how little money we've made so far. But I think we have a good chance of defeating this. I want to learn how to do second phase better here. So we'll wait for attacks. Really wait for a turn. We can't really afford to get hit by any attacks other than just running into him. So we're gonna need to make sure that we keep everything in check here. Okay. We have a lovely view botting advertisement in our chat. We'll have to deal with that later. Of course, not to be confused with the well-sanctioned viewer bot that I have in my normal Twitch chat. Hopefully we still have enough. You can't check inventory during boss fights. You're just not allowed to. So hopefully we have enough repair bots to make it through here. We're running out of space on the right side. Come on over here to the left side, please. This one to go. We'll take you. Alright. Can't really run this space on the right side. Come back over here, man. Alright, thank you. I'll have to wait for his attack here. Okay. A few more good hits should do. Okay, we're running out of space on the left side, but one more good hit will do and we can get to the second phase. Alright, good. Alright, so let's repair back up to full. Now let's see what we're dealing with here. As you can see, he's got 14,000 health. He normally only has 2,000 in the original difficulty here. So let's go ahead and deal with this. Of course. Ran out of space on this side. Okay, so we don't necessarily die from the fireball, but that was very close. And he threw a close fireball, of course. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, it blocked the, and we're all out. Okay. Yeah. Huh. I've never seen that before. Why does it give out the transition box again? What is happening? Game? Alright. It just said to glitch out, but somehow we ran out of repair bots right before I can really take note. But I think, at least from what we've learned so far, we can do our original strategy just running right at him. At least on second phase, so I think we're fine. We have to refresh this page here. Okay. That was also a very glitchy death screen that we normally wouldn't happen. But we saved the game, I've learned what I needed to know, and so now, as you can see, I actually ran out of repair bots right at the start of the second phase. So we definitely need a lot more than what we need right now. So, as you can see, with 87 nano repair bots on there in the middle, that is definitely not enough to face off against him. Again, it took me about 500 or so, even more, to defeat the previous boss at 12,000 health. So again, he does more damage every time we collect more Satan's heads, so we're definitely going to need more to be able to face off against him. So, with that, we have just about all the upgrades that we need. So we could just get started immediately and make our way down as fast as possible to the Amazon area. So this is kind of the way that these runs go. For those who might see it for the first time, is that the first hurdle of difficulty is starting a new Satan's head run is actually getting started with your first upgrades. Mostly you're going to need a lot of help from things like artifacts, but the moment that you do, then you are able to go all the way down to the Amazonite level, where you're going to need the next hurdle difficulty is actually buying all those supplies to actually be able to fight the boss at the end there. So right now we're at the second phase of a successful Satan's head run, and then we'll actually have to fight the boss directly himself. So hopefully people are enjoying what they've been seeing so far. This definitely is a new take to a Flash game which I used to play a lot when I was younger. This even before I even knew how to do Satan's Head runs, but now that there is more or less an unending challenge to be had with this game, it definitely adds a new flavor to what we're doing here on this channel. So I think with that, we can definitely keep working our way to try to do more or less the mathematical hardest difficulty that we can do with this boss. Technically, if the movement is correct, you can kind of go to as many Satan's Heads as you like, but it really is just a matter of how long are you willing to spend digging up minerals for reduced cost, and then at the end making sure that your movement is 100% perfect to be able to dodge all of his attacks. That is a Martian skeleton back there, and we're going to make our way to it. I saw that head peeking out from there, right there. Oh, let's not do that, let's do this. Take you. An extra 10,000 wouldn't hurt with our new need to get as much money as possible. Okay. Very nice. Let's keep going here. Yeah, but as I was saying though, you can have, if everything is played to absolute perfection and the person that's playing doesn't seem to mind spending hours and hours collecting Amazonite that is basically worth nothing, just so that they can purchase like an unreal amount of plastic explosives. Because the main issue is that if you try to do no, or like try to minimize damage from your fight with Mr. Natus, the main, oh, okay, well, they give us a religious artifact, that's nice. But the main issue is that because you can't dive on top of him to deal the most damage with your explosives, you're going to have to kind of like stick next to his side and dodge all of his attacks, and then do like almost half or even less than half damage that you normally would do with the plastic explosives. So that is one point of concern as to why I personally wouldn't try to go for anything higher than 10 Satan's Heads. So that's just my take on it. I don't know if someone else would have the capacity to try to do that. Lava doesn't do anything to us, so we'll go right through it. But yes, I think that once I complete all of the 10 Satan's Heads that I'm looking to collect live on stream, I think it might be high time to try to go for and like try to make almost like a 100 days. I forgot, I was completely full. Whatever. Diamond doesn't matter. But the actually, do I have that sound available? Can we do this? No, it doesn't. Okay, I have to double check my commands to make sure that sound is still available. No, it was this stuff. No? Huh. All right. Well, I thought I had my soundboard available, but we'll have to try for that again later. Okay, but nonetheless though, I'm thinking that once I get the first pass into 10 Satan's Heads, I can try again, going from 1 to 10 and kind of doing it like within a challenge of 100 days of being able to do it, because I have been doing Satan's Heads runs since the start of streaming on this channel, which kind of happened at the close to the end of May. So we'll have to figure out what a possible time frame that will work for this is going to be like, but at least for now we have something to look forward to when we need to start using explosives again and make our way down to the Amazonite level. Let's go collect this properly this time. So let's just toss all this out. All this is completely worthless to us. Alright. Okay, very nice. We'll keep going with this. There's 2 steps, so we go like this. We'll take that diamond with us. We can make sure we don't use that. We have 9. We can't use up all the dynamite. We're gonna need that later to do some precision. Oh, hello. Well, we have to use one there. Religious artifacts are always welcome in our mining expeditions. Okay, we'll just keep working our way down here. Let's go for one repair bot right there. It's fine that diamond, because we're getting there to 5800. Diamonds aren't really worth our time anymore either. It's going to be just Amazonite to carry on back home. Right there, thank you, that's one. Keep making our way down. And diamond is not worth it. We're at the point where we just need to collect only Amazonite so that we have chances at buying all the supplies we need to try to fight Mr. Natus. I'm thinking that if we clear out all the Amazonite possible on this map, we should have enough. Should. So, we'll just make our way through here. We can dig through lava, no problem. Well, we're gonna need to take care of this like that. Let's see, we need to go like here. There we go. So we have the space to take care of you. Let's stick a dynamite there. Oh, we still have plenty of room, no problem. Okay, I guess we'll take a diamond because he's right there. I guess these diamonds will find a home for now. Oh, we blew up the Martian skeleton. I wasn't paying attention to that. That's fine. Refuel you. We'll take this Amazonite here. Okay. Take this Amazonite here. That one there. We're getting heavy once more, but I think we're okay for now. Alright, we're nearing the bottom. So we'll take these pieces of Amazonite. We can dig through this piece of lava. We'll take that with us. Okay. What? No, we have to go around. Like this, there we go. Okay. Suppose we can take that diamond. Okay. Right. Well, let's clear our way to the boss again before we head back up to capture as many... Ooh! I was not paying attention. Capture as many Amazonite as possible in the higher levels here in other areas of the map. Let's toss these out. Not worth our space right now. Okay, let's return to 5800 and make our way back down to try one more time. Let's see. How far do we need to go over 5800, man? Come on. Okay, there you go. Alright. Good. Take this. Oh, we're getting too fat. Oh, yeah. If we dump these out. No, we still. Okay, well, we can only make our way down now. That's a little unfortunate. We get too large for our own good with all the things that we were carrying. Oh! Alright, let's gamble. No! It had to explode. Okay. Oh, okay, we can do this. There you go. Okay, make sure we fall properly. There you go. Take you, we'll take you. We'll come back for the rest of you sometime later. No, we can't get to that Amazon up there. We're all out. Oh, yo. Okay. So 1, 2, we can go like this. Okay. We still make do without having any dynamite left. Just plastic explosives. 1, 2, come on! No! Oh, yes! Okay. I don't know how we managed to do that. Okay. Okay, so we go 1, 2 right here. There you go. Perfectly falling right there. Take this. Okay. And that should do it. Let's head back to the surface and let's buy as much as we can here. Okay, we got over 2 million in cash. So here we go. Let's buy up. Alright, so even though we have, what was that again? How much do we have again? We have 277 repair bots. That still will not be enough to face off against the boss, and we still only have 150 plastic explosives. We're going to need more than that. So, we're going to go down again to try to obtain even more Amazonite. Again, this really is just a pretty long slog, just for bragging rights to get as many Satan's head as possible, but that is the kind of grind that I signed up for, to kind of do this kind of content on this channel. So we definitely have all that we need so far to just keep mining our way through. I'm thinking whether or not I should get the $500,000 engine, because that will help us to maneuver around as we stay for longer periods of time down in Mars, but for now we'll just go with what we have here. So let's forget the diamond still, because that's not really worth our time. And we have that Amazonite up there. So each Amazonite is, frankly, only like 10, given that 70,000. Really, only each Amazonite is really worth only 10 repair bots, because a repair bot costs $7,500, And so that's kind of the sad reality of what we're dealing with right now, with how little money we're making with this. But we're kind of about that right now, so we'll just hunker down and try to collect as much as we can. There's another Amazon up here through this lava we can grab. Okay, take these guys. Hello? What? What? Game? What? I might have to clip that. Just give it a second here, chat. That was really weird. Let's see. We click, okay. Alright, and let's pause the game for a second here. Okay. So we'll have that on hold for now. That was a really weird moment. Actually, no. I'm just gonna throw this in here so that this is gonna be. Let me make sure we download this as well, just for future reference here. Let me throw this in the chat real quick here. I'll do it in all. Let's see. There you go. That is going to be. There you go, on both YouTube side things. Okay, so we had a little bit of a weird mishap there with Motherload. Let me just make sure we have everything loaded up here. But the game decided to load an Amazonite to trick me. So that was pretty interesting. But that's just one little hiccup there as we keep mining everything up so we can face off against the boss again. Anything else on this far right side of the map? A few diamonds, not really worth it. And that's about it. Okay. Well, let's go through the center part of this map here. But I'm actually kind of worrying with the fact that I might have to restart the map again, just so we have another chance at trying to get more. And taking out these fractions of the cost of the amount of money that we can make is quite detrimental to this game, to not the game itself, but to how many times we need to collect supplies to be able to fight against the boss. Although I do believe that once we complete this Satan's Head and we get to the next one, I'm starting to think that we will not be able to. Oh, we're gonna go around for this one, but I believe that we won't be able to do our best form of damage against him. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, you know what? We kind of have to be a bit more stingy. We're gonna collect some diamonds too when we're at it. Let's go grab the diamonds. Okay. Very nice. Take all of these to go. Okay. This middle section is completely done. Alright, okay. And we're getting too heavy already. Alright, and we're completely full too. climb slowly, and let's see if we can scrounge for any more Amazonite. That diamond was easy to take. No, but oh, but that put us over the weight limit to fly back up. All right, we'll have to fly back like this. Okay, another. That was just 1 million, really? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, whatever. We'll have to mute the game again. I'll have to buy everything up. Okay. So that will do it for that. But I think that, I mean, we can go for a diamond run, I suppose. But I think with only 419, we have to go one more time. We just can't collect enough Amazonite to that the entire map offers for us to even have a chance at the boss. So we're gonna have to go one more time to see if we can find any more. And we gotta take the diamonds. Come back here. We're taking the diamonds with us. We'll take the 14,000 that diamonds offer. That's another one up there. Okay. Alright, let's just keep our eyes on that right side for now. That's 2. If we go here, like this, there you go. Motherload is still a puzzle game. Collecting all these diamonds to go. And we got 2 sitting back here. Hilarious. Okay. Just grabbing all these for now. Ooh, that one's kind of far in there. We'll do this. We'll take the to go. And we can go like this. There we go. And yeah, that's it. All right. That's all the diamonds on the left side of the map. Now it's time to go back to the right side of the map. There's lots of scouring for anything valuable we can take before we're forced to restart the map. Okay. Starting here. Oh, there's a little piece of diamond for us, which we have to go very much all the way around for. Diamond is up there. That's an Amazonite. That's a really early Amazonite. So let's go around. Let's see, 1, 2. Yep, that's good. No, that's not good. We have to go like this. There you go. Okay. Diamond is up there. Once more, we are going to look for diamonds, which one is right there. Okay. That one's for across. Ooh, let's not try to do that. Take this diamond as well. Take it down one time for this diamond. Why not? Just for fun, we can take this dinosaur bone. Come on, game. Get your head in the game with those artifacts. And that's it. Wow. We scoured that side for diamonds. We're really on Operation Blow everything up, aren't we? Oh, man. Okay. I think that's all this map has to offer in terms of those top 2 minerals. Yes. Okay, so let's see how many things we have so far, and we should go. Yeah, okay. Let's go for now. Let's sell all these. Okay, 209,000. So let's see how many things we can buy. We have to actually get back up on plastic explosives here. Wow. That didn't even okay. Wow, that hardly paid for just the plastic goes to get back again. Okay. Well, why don't we, let's see here. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna have to go ahead and, you know what? Just for a little bit of extra content, let's just see how we can fare against the boss, so that way we can try to, we have a good reason to restart. So, even though we are still vastly undersupplied to fight the boss, I think it's good that we can try to practice to make sure that we still got it to do as much damage as we can, especially against second form. But although it's most likely going to end in absolute failure because we will run out of repair bots, we should still be able to put up a pretty okay fight. And then we'll restart and have a new map, because again, we mined out all the possible, that's just funny. Alright, but we mined out everything that we possibly could, and we have so many vast empty spaces except for that one apparently. Up here, so let's fight. Okay, so again, the first part, even though it looks like he has 1,000, he actually has 7,000 total health, so we need him to hurry up and get over here on the left side though, because this is, I don't want to run out of space. So we have a good chance at doing good amounts of damage to him with just that. Okay, that's fine. We're out of space on the left side now, so let's return back. Oh, that's a miss. Oh, yeah, come on. A little bit. misses there, but we need to come back to the right side again. Back on the left side here. There we go. We can use dynamite there at the last second. Okay. Let's see how we can fare against the boss now. Man. Using 5. Man, we're gonna need a lot. Oh! That was a short fireball, wasn't expecting that. Oh, yo. I'm just repairing all day long. I don't have enough of this. It's 5 and like some fraction where I have to go for 6. Dodge that one. No! I mistimed the jump. Okay. Well, that doesn't matter. We weren't really expecting. We got past half, which is quite nice. Getting past halfway is just fine. So, we got past half on this health. We had like 6,000 and some change to go. So, we were quite there. I still unfortunately wasn't keeping track of how many repair bots we used. So, we're going to have to try again. So 422 is actually not too far off. We're just gonna need a few more explosives and a few more repair bots, and I think once we clear out this map, we should have a good chance to fight him. So it wasn't impossible. The strategy is kind of actually a lot of the same thing. It's just a matter of how nervous I am at running out of repair bots in the middle of the second phase fight, because that happened one time. I was right there. I was right there to like, he had like 100 health left. This is like the previous Satan's Head that we tried to get. And unfortunately, we just ran out of repair bots, and I was not able to clean it out. So let's see what we can do here. We'll clear out the entire area of Amazonite one more time, and then we can see if we have what we need to take care of the boss for our 7th Satan's Head. It's just that for number 8, 9, and 10, maybe 8 will be fine. I like to think I can do 8 if I can run at him and then repair 6 times. But I think we're just almost way beyond our league at that point of just how much damage our mining pod can sustain. So for now, we'll keep our hopes up for what we can do for this Saint's Head run. And if we do manage to complete it here, I could try to do what we can to get that first fuel tank upgrade, because that will take even longer, I know for a fact. I think we might even have to restart the map a few times just so we can get enough gold to sustain that. Because gold is going to be an absolute must at the early stages before we even bother trying to get our first artifact. So we'll see how that goes, but for now we can just focus on what we can deal with right now, with getting all the Amazonite needed to be able to face off properly against Mr. Natus. I do think 200 plastic explosives should be more than fine once we do get there. Maybe we should start using plastic explosives as well. We have plenty more where that came from. We'll take that treasure with us. Anything helps to get one more nanobot like before. And of course, religious artifacts are very welcome in our run here. Fine with the cargo bay being full. We're just very focused on trying to get down to the 5,800 feet depth so we can start collecting our Amazonite so that we can handle purchasing even more of our repair bots that we so desperately need on the second phase of this boss fight. I did like all the progress that we've made so far, so I think we are right at the verge of getting another Satan's Head for our collection here, as we continue to make this game as difficult as possible for ourselves. Okay. Well, I shouldn't have done that actually. We didn't need to, lava is completely fine to dig through. There will be no problem on that. But let's go ahead and keep working our way further down here. More religious artifacts, absolutely welcome in our run. Okay, we keep moving down here. We'll dig straight to lava, no problem with that. Let's see here. I'm actually making our way through without much exploding dirt, but I think that's quite enough of that. Another religious artifacts. Okay, if they're gonna keep giving us that, I see no problem there. Alright, we'll take some diamond with us. It's time for us to clear our inventory. All of you are entirely worthless. Diamond with us. It would be cool for us to, there we go, get some Amazonite. Okay, but I also find it very cool that the game wants to keep giving us religious artifacts. Not gonna deny any of that. We're pretty deep in, but Amazonite is being quite evasive to us. Game? You gave me a few. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you gave me a few, but where are the real deposits of this mineral? Alright, there. Thank you. That's more like it. Okay. Okay, now they're all just bunched up together, like they're hanging out or something. Take this guy. I'll take this. I'll take this. Alright. Now this is the type of turn that I'm looking for in my mining expedition here. 1, 2 is no, that's 1, 2. That's calculated properly. Let's see. If we go here, we can make an access point right there. We have another Amazonite up there on top, and a religious artifact to dig up. We can go straight across for you. Okay, we'll take out me two. 19 piece of Amazonite, make it 21 with these two. Working out pretty well. Okay. Oi. What? Oh, I'm already too heavy already? Okay. We'll take that. Fine. Well, so we can. Let's collect what we need to. Okay, $2 million. Is as much as we can really expect here. Okay. That was a whole buying spree right there. 600 repair bots, but I'm not taking my chances. We're gonna go down one more time and let's really clear out everything that this game has to offer in Amazonite before we take on the boss one more time. 600 is nice. If we get up to 700, that will put my mind at better ease here to be able to face off against him. And I think with that we should be more than ready to face off against him. So with that, let's go to the same 5800 and then let's go all the way to the right side again. So right about here. Let's go all the way to the right side. And so now, let's just focus on Amazonite for now. Our mining pot gets too heavy with all the diamond that we're carrying. We'll take the bones artifact. Here. Alright, 2 more pieces of Amazonite, a third one back there with another Martian skeleton. Very nice. This, and that'll take care of that piece of Amazonite. Ooh, let's do some of this. Game, where is my? Okay, thank you. I was getting worried there for a second. Let's collect all of that. Let's see. Anything else in the way for us? Nope. Alright. So that does it for all of this side, that right side of the map. Let's return back and go towards the middle where we can go make one more pass. And then we should be able to purchase our last set of repair bots so that we can face off against the boss. A Martian skeleton. Extra 10,000 would not hurt at all. Oh, there's an Amazonite right there, and that can kick us off with this second pass right here. So, let's see, even with this discount, we can only rely on Amazonite to get us through to this next section here. Okay. Really? Nothing in the midsection that we can clear out? Unless that wasn't really much of a midsection, now was it? Okay. Good. We have 2 to deal with back here. Thank you. Huh. Alright. Even though we haven't reached the critical weight to put us up. Wait a minute. Well, where'd you all come from? What? What is this game hiding from me? I was only on the right side too? What? I thought I cleared out everything on the right side. Apparently not. That is a lot of Amazonite that needs to be collected. I'll dig through the lava for you. We still have plenty to deal with here. Okay. I think that'll do it. Oh, maybe right when I say that, of course, we have even more Amazonite to collect. What? Game? Oh dear. Uh-oh. Alright, hang on. I'm not letting this go. We're ditching those diamonds. Get up! Yeah. Okay, hang on. We're going to need to do this. Actually, no, we didn't have to do that. We can dig through the lava. What am I doing? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll pick these up. My goodness, there's so many. Okay, whatever. We have more than critical mass of Amazonite. Let's just try to make it. Oh, we didn't even break 2 million? Well, we're not making anything out here, but with that, we should be able to go. Yeah, we're just buying everything, making sure that the game sounds are muted because it gets really loud buying this many things all at once. But we're going to maximize ourselves on these repair bots. And there you have it. Okay. Now we are fully ready. Let's go ahead and see if we can collect our 7th Satan's Head now. It's finally time. We went ahead and bought 810 repair bots because we're going to need to repair 5 times every time that we tank a hit from the boss. So we're going to need to lock in here as every moment, especially in the second phase. Well, first off, we need to limit the amount of repair bots we use in the first phase, but going from there, the second phase will be extremely important for us to be able to survive and be able to face off against him, just because of the sheer amount of damage that he can do to us. So, I think for me, I did shift a bit more to the right. Yeah, I did. That doesn't even matter. That's either we make it or we don't make it. Okay. Yeah, either we make it or we don't is all that we can make. I'm trying to be act a lot more nonchalant about what's about to happen, but I just keep slamming into more dirt. Alright, let's fight. Come on back over here. space there. Come back over. I'm not done with you yet. Space again. Alright. Let's do more. Okay. 14,000 health. With hopefully we should have still at least 700 more repair bots to work with. So let's go. Ran out of space on that side. And I'm almost out of space on this side now. Of course. Man, how are we not running out of space here? Space on the left side. Oh! I didn't get the 5th repair in. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, 8,000 health left. Like, come on, man. It's always got to be like that, huh? Okay. 810. Alright. We'll try one more time. We got enough time for one more attempt at this, bro. Oh, the 5th repair, man. It didn't come in because I didn't have the time for it. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. There's a silver lining to this. It puts our mind at ease that we can buy even more repair kits. So, I'm fine with that. We can get to 1,000 repair kits for all I care. We're going to take down this boss one way or the other. Man, that was close, but just he just does so much damage. Like it's just a night and day difference between, like, you could almost, like, if you time things up properly, you can almost get away with not repairing at all in just the first phase alone of the boss fight in the normal difficulty. But this is just like, this really does test the how ready you are to kind of face off against such an opponent. So that's at least something to contend with when we get there. Yeah, I don't even know if there's enough time, actually. If we go and do the next Satan's Head run, like, I don't think there's even enough time to be able to repair all the way up if you're going to face off against him. That is something I need to keep in mind for next time. Oh. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll focus on what we can control. We'll be able to face off against him with 1,000 repair bots soon. And we for sure will have enough to face and receive the next Satan's Head. That is a religious artifact, which we will gladly take. Okay. Let's make one pass of Amazonite, so that we should get to like the 20 Amazonite that we can normally carry, and then we'll just go from there. I'm wondering if I should just we'll take that treasure, I guess. I wonder if I should just dig through the explosive dirt at this point. I don't know if, well, I don't know what's really cheaper or not. Okay, we'll focus only on Amazonite from here. So we'll see how much damage the exploding dirt does. We'll compare. It's not giving me any for us to deal with right now. Interesting. It really is a 4800 where that's going to start to happen, but I guess not. Not in this seed here. Really? I have the safest dirt in the world in this map. Okay, that's one Amazonite with the skeleton to go with it. Okay. I'll toss all that out there. Another religious artifact. Thank you. Oh, more religious artifacts. Okay. Okay. Quite a few things going for us right here. Oh, that's a little bit of a mess up. I'll have to return back for you. There we go. Let's see if we go 1, 2 like this. There we go. Let's take both of you. Good. 22 pieces of Amazonite, but we can still climb for more. Let's see here. Alright, good. Let's gather as much as we can and then make our last purchases and give this boss another kick in the pants. So let's see what we can do here. Collect you as well, okay. We can take that artifact with us for, okay. And we are already too heavy. Anything for us here? Yep, there's one more. We can take it right here. Okay. That's all we can do. Take us back to the surface and let's have a go. Oh, with the artifacts, it put us over 2 million. That's nice. Okay. We'll first get back up to the 250. Formalities here. Okay, there you go. We have purchased over 1,000. Yeah, the number gets cut off, so we have 1,049 repair bots. That's cool. Okay. Okay, so we don't really need to worry about running out of repair bots now that we've mined out so many pieces of Amazonite. It's not even funny, especially with all minerals being 1/7 of their normal value. So we'll take this and let's go all the way to the bottom again, where we'll face off against the boss another time. Hopefully with our... I'm thinking with our method almost perfected here, we should be able to face off quite well against him. But I think I also messed up the mining a little bit here, because I wasn't exactly, I wasn't exactly 100% accurate with my explosions, but almost 100% correct. Alright, let's fight. Aim to get back here in the middle of the map again. It'll be very great for him to do that. Come on over here. Yup, let's go. Oh yeah, I missed the timing on that. Space on that side. Alright, second phase once more. Let's see what we can do here. Huh, that was Oh, the short one. Turn back. Space there. Come up here one more time. Okay. Make sure we got the fifth one there. Okay. Running out of space to the left. Oh, come back here one more time. There we go. that is our 7th Satan's head right there. My goodness, we have finally done it. Man, that took some time. But we have once again put another one in the books. Going through 14,000 health, 7 times the health that he would normally have on the standard difficulty. So, that is another one added into our record here. Again, we've beat him 7 times at this point. And so, let's go ahead and go through here. So every time that we do, so this is just another reminder here that every time we do get through a Satan's head, is that you need to, when you click that continue button after you defeat him, is that you need to select the yes on that save screen, so that once you reload into the game, you will get to choose to load the game again. Do not select new game. You have to load another game right after that game is over, in which you will start again right from the beginning. And this time, again, all the upgrades have been removed, and we have now our 7th Satan's head. So with that, what that means for us is that with our Satan's head at 7, all of the value is going to be 1/8 of the cost. Okay? So just as a little bit of a reminder what that might look like, so let's go get one of each of these guys. Let's go mine out an inventory real quick, because our mining time is severely limited now that we no longer have any of our consumables, we no longer have any of our upgrades, and everything is reduced in cost already. So let's just pick up all these bronzes and silvers that we can, maybe even the iron. That's 84. Okay, so as you can see, silver now gives us only $12 each. Again, is 1/8 of this normal cost. They round down as they truncate and cut off those decimal values. But with that, this full inventory, which would normally be almost like closer to $500, is now only $600 worth of material. So that is quite interesting to note. As yeah, well, I mean, we've made our money back, made some money along this line. So I'm gonna save right now. But what we're going to do is that we're going to try to collect as much money as we can. Again, our time mining is very limited given how little fuel we can hold with our fuel tank. So that means that we're going to, I think, well, bronze is worth less than, bronze worth $7, right? Wait a minute, bronze is worth $7. I don't even know if it's even worth it to try to mine that out. Yeah, let's double check here. Yeah, bronzes are worth $7 each. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's one bronze is just one fuel tank's worth of fuel, I guess. So, yeah. We need to collect $750 still for our first upgrade, which has to be that fuel tank. So actually, we have the capacity to even dig down to the levels in which we can collect artifacts. So, well, I think it still could be worth it to try to collect some bronze along the way. I mean, it's not so bad, right? We have to collect over 100 pieces of bronze, and then we will get our upgrade eventually, right? Not even counting the cost it takes for the fuel for that much digging, but we might need to indulge ourselves into doing that, because we're collecting minerals every $100 at a time. Good, there's some silver. Silver really is going to be the one to save us right now. Okay, we'll collect the silver and we'll head back up. Again, fuel timing is just so atrocious right now that there really is no recourse in trying to stay longer than what is absolutely necessary. Alright, we made $100. Saving is important. Again, every dollar counts now to this first upgrade that we're going to need. So let's see what else we can find while we keep digging. Because when we get close to like the 700 feet deep, we should be able to start finding a bit more gold. Which gold is going to give us only like $30 each around. So it's also not the most favorable for us, but like I said, every dollar count. Oh, there's a gold that we need to pick up afterwards. Well, it's over there on the right side here. Let's see. Oh, somewhere near here. No? Hello, Mr. Gold. Uh-oh. Oh, we'll have to find it again. Oh, well, there's one right there. Let's see. Let's make our way towards it, but we still need to head away. Okay. So at the bottom, there's a piece of gold. And where is that depth in which that gold... Okay, about 200. Okay. 200 feet deep. We're going to need to collect on the gold. So again, this difficulty here is marked with just lots and lots of back and forth, because we need to do everything we can to ensure that we do not run out of fuel, and yet work in an economy where all the minerals that we mine are, again, as it says on that title there, with our 7th Satan's Head, with only being worth 1/8 of its normal cost. So that in itself is a challenge. We went down this far? Okay. But that itself is its own challenge for us to keep track of. Alright. So 2 pieces of gold. It's not even worth $100 though, which is kind of sad. But nonetheless, though, let's go ahead and like that. So we're at $200 now. Good. We are all on our way to making that bank. Hey, that's not good. Slamming ourselves into the ground. Repairs are very expensive if we're not ready for it, so we'll definitely not like to destroy our mining pod at all costs here. I suppose it is technically a free repair if you just reload the game state. We need to dig one spot here so we can get like that gold. But we'll collect this and back up. Ooh, we are kind of cutting it close here. Yeah, I keep forgetting just how much fuel it takes just to be able to... Yeah, okay. So, we're going to go down. We're going to collect that gold down there when we're... I mistimed that! Okay. Okay, so we need to collect this gold here. And it'll be great if a platinum decides to show up all of a sudden, but that's most likely not going to happen. There is another gold for us. Our greed is for sure going to be the end of us if we try to go any further. Okay. Okay, good. Alright. Yeah, we can get close to the 300. We can get past the $300 mark, I'm sure. So. Another gold to collect, so we'll collect these silvers here. That's a platinum. Okay, alright, we have a little bit more life than I thought, even though our health is also really terrible. But you know what, I think that's an investment worth to make. 327, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get this guy repaired. That's 100. Oh jeez, I was not prepared to... Okay. Yeah, I think restarting was really the better option after you click that platinum. Oh my goodness! That costed just about everything we worked towards. Oh, but there's 2 platinums though. That makes up for it. But we can only collect this one, and we gotta head back up immediately again. Now, the amount of time and fuel it takes just to get down to this level, whew, is really difficult, especially with this little fuel that we have. So we have to really make sure. Okay. We made our money back from that terribly expensive repair that we made on ourselves. Jeez, that really puts things into perspective on what we really can and cannot do in this game. All right, that's enough of that. Let's collect the silver. Collect that bronze and that silver up there. Okay. Oh, we'll collect this and up we go. Okay. I think we're gonna need to start a different mine shaft at this point. So let's go here underneath the safe spot. Because we need to expand our horizons to find more. find more things of gold and silver for ourselves here. We really collected nothing, so we're just gonna refuel and come back. We'll collect all this, and so we have some progress to what we're doing here. $50, alright. Just another little bit past $260 more to go. So let's see what we can find. Okay. Let's go one more. Okay. 600 feet deep is what I'm looking at right now. Making our progress slow and steady as it's going to be. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect pull up to not take any damage there. Okay. We're not taking any risks, especially at this depth with our fuel here. So let's return back to the surface. $39. Just little by little, we're going to make that money. Okay. Okay, that will be another $100 or so. It's cutting it a little close. 900 feet deep is where we're at. Wasn't there a piece of gold here somewhere on this right side? No? Sad. Okay. Not gonna save right now. Let's get this. Okay. Just a little bit over $100 more to go. Alright, let's lock in here. Okay, let's collect these. Ooh, $50 more. Alright. We're just right there. Let's see. Can we collect? Try not to go so deep down into it because of how much money that is needed here. The surface, so we're fine with this. Oh, we're right there. Okay. Just a few more pieces of bronze and we are golden. Let's get a few more pieces here just so that we can make sure we have enough money to refuel ourselves in the future. That's a piece of gold up there. Let's go and get that gold. That's fine. We'll collect you. Okay. So we sell all that off. Now we can go immediately and get this fuel tank. There we go. Alright, our first upgrade. Amazing. That means that we can return back down to our original mine shaft here and see if we can roll for a possible artifact. Just like a speed run here. So though we dig slow, we do get to... Oh, hey, hang on. That right there. There's an error. Wait a minute. What? What? What happened? What? Hello? What's up with the health of the stream? Can I get my... We got a bitrate still. Okay, I guess we're back to that. Okay. That was odd. But, okay. Well. I think we're finally back now. Okay. Yeah, it's just that YouTube is really... Not YouTube. Twitch has really got us going here with this whole stream issue. But... Alright, that is a very worthy artifact right there. 10,000 for the Martian skeleton. That will throw us right into being able to purchase a few upgrades for ourselves. So let's go grab it. Let's go grab the $2,000 fuel tank. Let's go grab the $5,000 drill. And let's go ahead and grab a $2,000 engine. 750 cargo bay? No, I think we're gonna need the 750 hull. Alright, that was a very good artifact right there. Not the best, but still plenty good for us to go a bit further down. Alright, so now with the drill upgraded here, we definitely have what it takes to be able to dig a lot faster down in these lower levels. And let's see what we can do here. Take that platinum with us. Oh, that was actually pretty close. We almost didn't make the switch out pause. No, right, but it's fine. We got it when we needed it to. It's because we don't have any consumables. We're just looking for more artifacts. We'll dig around stones, and then we can start looking for, start really scrounging for more artifacts later on. Yeah, we're just gonna head back up. We do have a better engine, so that does take us faster back up to the surface, so that's quite nice. But we'll go back up here, sell that off. Okay, we can look towards this left side here. There. Oh, whoa. Our game is treating us a lot better than I have ever hoped. That is a religious artifact over to the left side. Thank you very much. And we don't have to return immediately because we're not really pressed for any sort of time here. So we'll come back to the surface with that. But first, let's go dig our way all the way down. Perhaps to the first stone that blocks our way. And, okay, yeah, when we get treasure. Okay. And there is our first stone. Okay. Well, it might be a little bit greedy, but I do want to just maximize the amount of fuel that we have right now. So near that 1,800 feet depth. Oh, we just have more rocks. Okay. We'll dig around this. And then we'll take that platinum, and then we'll head back up here. Oh, no, I forgot to check the inventory, whatever. Okay. It's at the end of the world. This is a piece of platinum. We got tons of money on us. Okay. Take that. Let's just refuel for now. Okay. Here we go. Okay. The ruby drill really does make a difference here. The $2,000 cargo bay is going to be needed. Engine, and that's all fine. We're just going to need our 5. Yeah, and we can get 10 of these. Okay. 10 is fine for now. Okay. So I think the same thing that we implemented last time is that we're actually not going to use any of our dynamite. Though we have 10, I think it's much better we just dig around all the blockages that we have so far, just because we want to focus on trying to get down and remaking all the money for our consumables. And the only way to do that is to be able to reach down to a level like rubies and okay. And if the game would be ever so inclined, just like right now, to give us another religious artifact right there for $50,000, we'll definitely take it. But that aside, though, even with how bountiful these artifact spawns are, we're also okay. They just give us that. The game. I'm trying to make a point here. Would much appreciate if we can settle down on the amount of things that you're throwing at me, but. We are looking through to see if we can get either the expensive minerals so we can make our pathway down there when it's time. Because with the $2,000 fuel tank, we can do an emergency refuel at the last moment here with the fuel tanks that we've purchased earlier. So we'll just wait here for a second and do that. Okay. We'll just keep digging around these rocks. We'll come back to explode them later. When we have a better, steady source of income to purchase all the consumables that we need. So, and this is a whole maze of rocks on the way. And we'll take this emerald to go. Those irons and bronzes are very useless. Well, that is a lot of rocks on our way. I would very much like to reach down to perhaps the... It's always that 4,800 feet depth. Okay. And we get another dinosaur bone artifact here. Thank you, game. And we'll wait till the last second to refuel. We bought 5 reserve tanks. This is going to be our second one, so we still have 3 more to go after this. Okay, take that with us. No, we need to dig properly here. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Yeah, we'll have to use 1 dynamite there. More dinosaur bones? Might not be very much money now, but we definitely will take a free 1,000 if the game ever gives it to us. Given our emeralds don't even cost 1,000 when we refine them, so definitely a welcome sight for us. Let's go around here. Okay, there is our first ruby right there. We'll take you to go. 2 more fuel tanks left. Very nice. We'll make sure we keep working our way down. Perhaps even, just maybe, find ourselves a diamond. Or an Amazonite, perhaps. Do this dig. Alright, the bay is full. We'll just dig around it. We're not dealing with any nonsense using our dynamite right now. especially with the prospect that a Mars quake could take out most of our digging work here. Okay. As much as I want to go past 4800, it's not a good idea even. Oh, hello. Well, first off, no, we can't even get it there. Okay. But first off, there is another Martian skeleton we need to collect over there on the left side. So we are going to go ahead and do that really quickly, along with the dinosaur skeleton that we have right there. So collect all of you. I think we'll have to stop and start searching around near that. That gold is useless. With our last fuel tank, which we still have one more, we're going to need to start searching around at the 4800 depth, as we are not looking to risk any of our chances exploding at that depth, just because the dirt is too dangerous. A few more blocks down, there's a ruby there, which we can collect if we... Oh, we can't collect like that. Oh no, that's uncollect. Oh well, we do have... Okay, well we do have dynamite, so we will collect it. The ruby... Wait, 20 divided by 8? Yeah, okay. Wow. Yeah, the ruby will be just enough to pay back a little bit more than the cost of a single dynamite. Oh dear. We are making no money. Alright, one time. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Okay. Now, let's, we're out of fuel tanks, so let's just make sure we can fill up on something that's worth our time here. Anything else in our favor here? No? Alright, we'll just take those emeralds then. That should be enough for now. Let's go and see how much we've made with this. Oh, 20,000, okay. So, there really is no need for any upgrades so far. We just need to make sure... Five? 6? Okay. Even though we didn't have a Mars quake, unfortunately, I believe that is all the time. Yeah, that's all the time that we're gonna have for today. So, we will be back again. I know, even though some of you might have just joined right now, but with this, let's pull this up real quick. So, we have increased our Satan's Head by 1 more. So we have 7 total Satan's Head, as is seen on the screen. It's going to be giving us only 1/8 of the value of the minerals whenever we process them. But with that, that'll be it for today. I will be actually going out of town for the next week, so I won't be back live again until the July 1st. So yeah, so it's a little bit of time, so I'll be offline, but there should be still videos expected to come out to my YouTube channel during our normal upload schedule on Fridays. So we still have some things planned for that will still be available for you all to watch. But nonetheless, though, I think that will do it for today. I know there was a few network issues during our live stream earlier, but with that, we are definitely well on our way to collecting our 8th Satan's Head with this run. We definitely made a lot more progress than I actually thought I was able to do today. But with that, that'll be all for what we have here today. And we'll be back again on July 1st, on that Tuesday, for us to then see how well we can go with these next few runs. So, thank you all for showing up today, and we'll be back again on July 1st.